All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're going to be rebuilding my three-piece wheels that are on the wagon that you guys been seeing on the channel. I've been having a lot of issues with the tires leaking. So I went ahead and just took off the tires because it wasn't through the tires that it was leaking. It was actually through the seal. So went ahead and took the tires off, and we're going to get right into showing you how to step-by-step rebuild three-piece wheels. Get right into it. Couple things you're going to need to start off. You're going to need a drill. I have this attachment on it, which is like a wire brush. Helps pretty good to get off the old silicone. You're gonna need a caulking gun with some silicone. I use the clear silicone, waterproof, 100% waterproof silicone. You can use whichever one you prefer. This is the one I like to use. I've used it on previous sets and I haven't had issues with leaking. And then you're gonna need yourself some Scotch tape, 1 inch, 2 inch, just to get a nice tape bead on both sides of the lips. But yeah, so let's get right into taking this wheel apart, and we'll get right back to you once we do this one. Alright guys, once you get all the bolts out, it's pretty straightforward. This face came out pretty easy. Some of them are sandwiched, so you would have to basically open cut into this first, so you can be able to get to the actual face, because it's basically sandwiched in between both the barrel and the lip. But on this one, it's a front mount face, just comes right off. So what we're gonna do is I gotta find my blade, but we're gonna cut this here, split it open, and then I'm gonna show you the cleaning process. All right, so I went ahead and took most of the silicone off with the blade. Just drug it along this line here. Got most of it off. I'm gonna go ahead and use the drill with the adapter that it has, and go ahead and just brush off all this excess silicone, get it nice and clean back to the bare metal. We'll do this on both parts. All right guys, went ahead and finished cleaning it up. Once you get them nice and clean, should look like this, where you have nothing on this corner or this corner, and all this is nice and flat, back to shiny metal. Did it to both sides. So these are already prepped. The faces, I'm probably gonna strip them down and paint them, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and take all the other 3 wheels apart, and we'll get right back. We'll be probably putting them together and get them sealed up. We'll get to that process soon.
All right, Wally, tell them what we got going on.
Well, continuing from the video of the first wheel that you guys saw, I'm doing the second wheel.
How bad are these?
Actually taking me pretty long. The wheels were actually pretty bad. It's not really the wheels, it was the hardware. So most of the, like at least 3 or 4 of the hardware, I had to cut them off. So that's why you see the grinder out there. But this is wheel 2. Yeah, we're gonna strip this one down and go on to wheel 3.
All right, guys, so while Wally's going ahead and taking those wheels apart and cleaning them up, cleaning all the lips and stuff, I figured while I'm already here, he wasn't gonna do them, so let's just try experiment and see if we can get the paint off of these. So just get some we're gonna try this. We don't even know if this is gonna work, because we don't know if these, I mean, they look painted because they have like a primer base, but let's see what happens. You gotta get your brush. Ah, damn, I got a splash of it on my finger. You're just gonna coat that shit on there. Remember guys, woof, it's stinking. Honestly, you should definitely wear like some goggles, a mask. This shit is brutal. But yeah, just make sure you get everywhere. Where there's basically anything that's purple, in this case, make sure you lay this stuff on pretty thick too. The thicker it is, the easier it's gonna want to peel the paint off. Give it about like 10-15 minutes. Get back to you if it's even doing anything. Usually it would already started, but we'll see.
This is the
what not to do,
what not to use when you're resealing your wheels. Like I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, I used the clear silicone. This is literally like caulking for like
Your bathroom.
your bathroom or your sink, not for your wheels. All right, guys, look how it comes off. This is not something it's supposed to do. Clean off. Look at that. So that's where you get all the leaks from, which was my issue that I was having right now. This is why I'm showing you guys how to properly seal your wheels so nobody makes that mistake, you know? It's basically clean. This is wheel number 3. Other 2 wheels are clean. That wheel's sitting over there waiting to get stripped down.
Boom. So this is at least like, how do you say, like what, like 30, 40 minutes? What do you mean?
We'll be back. Well, guys, got all the wheels basically prepped for the reseal. I'm not gonna seal them yet because I have to strip them all the way down and decide what color I'm gonna paint the faces. It's a pretty long process, but we're getting there, guys. I'll meet you back once these faces are done. All right, guys, so picking up for where we left off. I don't know if you can tell, wheels look a little different. They look way nicer now. So we went ahead, stripped all the paint off the wheels, got them how I wanted them. This part you probably don't have to do, but stripped off all the paint off of them, got them how I liked them, cleaned up the faces, cleaned up the lips, repolished them, and now we're gonna get to the fun part, which is the putting back the hardware, retorquing it, and sealing the wheels. So let's get right into it, guys. So for this wheel, I'll take the face off so you guys can kind of see. So this wheel had hidden hardware. You can see right here. Only had 5. So I had some hidden hardware, which I ended up putting those first and torquing those down to specifications. A lot of people say usually like from 20 to 22 foot-pounds of torque. I usually just do 22. Some people do a little more, but I don't want to push it. But yeah, so that's already all torqued. You can see area's clean, nice and cleaned off area and torqued down, so now it's not going to split. Some wheels are not like this. Some wheels are sandwiched, so you might have to put the face on first, then put the hardware in. And then also some wheels don't have hidden hardware, so you have to put the face on and put the hardware through the face instead of the way I just did it. Let's go ahead and put the face back on this. And we're gonna get right into putting all the hardware on and torquing them down. Like I said, these we torque them down to 22 foot-pounds. And yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, now we're at the good part. This is the crucial step that you have to do with patience. So we're gonna go ahead and start taping this wheel up. Like I said, this is where the tape comes into play. We're gonna wanna tape it to where you have a little bit over on each side of the lip. So about that much on this side and that much on this side, like so. We're gonna go ahead and tape the whole wheel off. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's just to get a good center line going. It gets a little tricky when you get to the valve stem. You could do either two. You could take it off or just tape around it. I just tape around it. Alright, once you're done taping it, it should look like this. And this is where the glue comes into play. Alright guys, now that both sides are taped up and prepped, what you're going to want to do is get your glue gun, start adding glue in between the tape lines until it gets, so basically once it gets even with the both lips, or basically even with the tape, just keep going down. And then after you add the whole line of silicone, I usually use my finger. You could use a flat spatula or whatever you want to use to basically run it down, but I'll show you guys straight up. Alright, let's get to spreading it. Forgot to mention you're going to want to get a dirty rag because this could get a little messy, so you can wipe off the excess. That's how you reseal the wheel. You can remove the tape right away. Remove it off right away. I like to wait a little bit, like maybe 5-10 minutes, just so it can dry just a little bit. Just so you can get the glue down in there, and you don't have to basically risk messing up the seal. But yeah, let's give it a couple minutes, and we'll rip the tape off, and then repeat the same step on all the other 3 wheels. Well, guys, there you have it. All 4 are done, nice and sealed. Hopefully no leaks. Just gonna let it dry for a little bit. Should be good. One last little inspection, and like I said, just let it dry at least 24 hours before you try mounting a tire on it, and you should be good. Well, guys, that's gonna pretty much sum up today's video. Hope you guys liked it. It's a little different than some of the videos I do. This is more an in-depth how to, do the down and dirty mechanic, technician, rigged up stuff that I'd be doing on the channel, But if you guys like the video, don't forget to subscribe, follow, share, tell anybody that you know to go check out the channel, check out all the videos, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thanks for watching. Have a good day.
I just put up on the side. I let it get surprised. I'm on the program because of my eyes. I can't even tell you nothing but you.